Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, listen, I've been uploading quite a bit in the last couple of days, and well, it's because I've had the time. It's because I've had the time to. And next year my schedule's going to change, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload as much as I have been in the last couple of weeks. But I will still guarantee you an upload every single week. Okay, so today I just wanted to chat to you about a few things. So let's see, this morning I had a brilliant run. It was steamy out there this morning. It was about 70 degrees and 98% humidity. So I knocked out 11.1 miles, average pace of 8:15 a mile, and an average heart rate of 134. So, you know, pretty good. Kept it in zone 2, which was the goal. But let's move on. Let's talk about some things. Alright my friends, thank you so much for watching. Listen, if you're getting any value so far, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not already, consider subscribing. Alright, on with the video. Alright guys, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around through that running stuff. Okay, well this is some more running stuff. So let me just talk to you about this. So I've been doing a bit of rebranding across the social medias. And I think I'm trying to get away from being the vegan runner. Okay, so I don't want to identify as the vegan runner. Now, if you guys are following me because you're vegan, listen, I'm still vegan. I still live a plant-based lifestyle. But listen, I'm not a dietitian. I've really got no business telling people what they should eat. I do it. I eat that way for ethical reasons. You know, want to protect the environment. Listen, and it works for me. It works for me because it makes me feel good. But it's not out there. I'm not trying to bash you over the head like a religion. You know, I'm not trying to bash you over the head because this is the way that I live my life. But if you do have questions, I'll be happy to answer. So you can always write to me in the comments. Of course, my email is always in the show notes too. So you can send me an email if you have questions about what I eat. But I'm not going to be doing videos where I like bash you over the head for, you know, not being vegan, how I think it's the best way. Listen, it works for me. But moving on. These are the Nike Vaporflies. Okay, and I wanted to just tell you that I am retiring these shoes a bit early. Now, I know I've spoken to you in the past. I've been running in my shoes for about 600 miles. And some of you are like, cringing at 600 miles, and some of you are saying, oh yeah, you know, I run way more than that in my shoes. But, so I'm at about 420 right now. We can see, listen, I am breaking through the upper. And if I plan to run for another 200 miles in these shoes, you know, it's not going to be pretty. Also, the outsole. You can see here, the rubber has worn clear away and I am through to the midsole foam. You know what that is? If that isn't a clear indication that these shoes are done, I don't know what is. So before, I probably would have run in these for another couple hundred miles, but I think I'm gonna make a change going into the new year and I'm gonna limit my miles just a little bit. So I'm gonna base it on where, because these shoes still feel pretty good, but I don't wanna risk injury because I'm running too long in the same shoes. You know, once that midsole foam breaks down, they don't provide the same amount of cushioning. So by running continuously in the same shoes, you're at risk of injury. And you know, I've had a history of injuries. You know, even in this past year, I've had a sacral stress fracture, and I've had several of those throughout the years. So in a way to remain healthy, I'm going to be retiring my shoes just a tad earlier than I have been. Oh, I'm also going to be running in different shoes throughout 2020. So stay tuned to that because I'll be reviewing these new shoes as I get them and as I run in them. So if you're interested in my thoughts on some different shoes, I will not just be running in the Zoom Flies as my daily trainers for next year. I will probably keep a pair of Zoom Flies on rotation just because I really think they're an epic shoe, but we're going to see some more stuff too. I do have a pair being delivered, I think later today, so I will be coming out with a review of those shoes in the next week or so. So if you're not already subscribed, all right, listen, I am all over the place. So I was talking about the whole rebranding thing, and then I got off on a tangent of not identifying as a vegan runner, although that's what I am. I'm just not going to, I don't want to put my identity with what I eat because I think that can lead to trouble, and I don't want to be that example for you guys because, identifying with what you eat just doesn't sound healthy, mentally healthy. But to go with the rebranding, okay, and excuse me, I'm just going to look at the computer. So I have, I'm trying to keep everything in line with this YouTube channel so everything is a little more cohesive. So I have changed my Strava Club. Okay, the Strava Club is now the MBM Endurance Team, and you can see that right on the screen. So it is strava.com/clubs/MBM Endurance. So if you're not already, please go ahead and join that Strava Club. And you guys want to post your race reviews or you want to talk about some kind of gear, go ahead and write in those comments too. As far as my personal Strava, I have taken off the plant-fed runner. So now it's just Matt Bertrand, and let's see, my primary club is the MBM Endurance Team. Once you join the MBM Endurance Team, you can go ahead and go to your profile, edit the profile, and you can make the MBM Endurance Team as your primary club. So you can choose that as your primary club. So I encourage you to do that. If you do choose the MBM Endurance Team as your primary club, go ahead and write in the comments below and just let me know that you did that. Brilliant. Okay, now this is what I really wanted to speak to you guys about, okay? My wife sent me a link to a New York Times article, and I'm going to share it with you. So before we get started, the link will be in the comments below. And you have to read this because this will give you the feels. I promise this will give you the feels. Okay, so the title of the article is Squeaking Across the Line for the Olympic Marathon Trials. It's about SIM, the California International Marathon, which was held last weekend in Sacramento, California. Listen, it's a fast race, and a lot of people go out there to meet the marathon qualifying time, which, let's see, I think to qualify it's 2:45 for women and 2:20 for men. I know there is a faster goal, but I think just the minimum qualifying time is 2:45 for women and 2:20 for men. And if you are an avid YouTube runner watcher, you know that Sage Kennedy and Seth James Moore, they are going to be going for a trials qualifier at down in, I'm trying to say, why have I just forgotten? Houston. They are going for a marathon trials qualifying time in Houston. So that's going to be exciting to watch for those guys. But this article, it talks about Jamie Adkins. Jamie Adkins, she was the last woman to cross the line to qualify for the Olympic trials at SIM. And listen, I'm going to show you a video and it's going to give you the feels because this video shows these women achieving their goals. And listen, maybe you've run marathons, maybe you haven't, maybe you've run a half marathon, but let me tell you, let me be the first to tell you that running a marathon is a very emotional event. When you get to the finish line of a marathon, don't be surprised if you start crying. You will get the feels. And I've had that feeling at several races. Now there are some that I haven't had the feeling, but really it's the races when you've given it everything, when you've really strived to meet your goal. I also get this feeling when I run with my daughters. So I had it at Disney with Libby, at New York with Michelle, and they really get the feels. And it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And listen, I'm going to tell you, you're going to get those feels from watching this video. So let's check this out. By the way, guys, I'm not going to be talking through this video. I'm just going to let you enjoy it. It's only a 1.5 minute clip. So what I want you to do is just put yourself in the shoes of these women that are crossing the line. Each of these women that are crossing the line has just qualified for the Olympic marathon trials. This is a lifetime goal, and you guys get to see it. Okay, this is actually from a finish line cam that the sim organizers put out there on their Facebook page. So just look at the clock above the finish line, because you're going to see Miss Adkins come through just in the nick of time. And even talking about it, I'm like getting the feels. It's really good. Okay, watch this.
Yeah! That was so good to see. Misha Howard.
Listen, I've watched this video like 3 or 4 times, and I get the same feelings every single time. It is so exciting. And listen, if you haven't run a marathon, watch this video and you will want to run a marathon. Whew. Oh boy, I'm getting hot. Okay. Guys, that's it. Listen, if you watched my video yesterday, I know I told you that I had a video about how runners gain weight. I'm going to push that back till Friday, and then I'll have the second half of that video coming out on Monday. So yeah, we're going to have a two-part video series about runners gaining weight when they run. So guys, have a great day. Be kind, be happy, run well, and enjoy that video, because I know you're going to go and click on the link, read the article, and watch it again. All right, I will see you on Friday.